Check out this beautiful country road in Michigan in the summertime. And here's a picture of the exact same country road from the polar vortex of last winter. And now the Farmer's Almanac is predicting this upcoming winter to be biting cold and snowy. How am I preparing? 4 trail loads of this to feed my Yodel 600 wood stove. Hello my friends, it's Mark Thomas, the home builder, and welcome to my Home Outdoors channel. Today I am going to review, this is the Gedore company, the Ochsenkopf, that's their forestry tool division, the big ox. This is the OX635H, H standing for hickory. This is a very heavy duty tool. This is what you split, the big tough rounds and the twisted pieces, and then once you split those, then you can go to your splitting axe. This Maul right here is pretty serious. So before I give you a demonstration of it, I'd like to just go over the features and stats. Okay, so I mentioned right here, this has the hickory handle. Alright, so the one advantage of hickory, it is extremely rigid and it's break proof. And the characteristics of hickory, it's a long fiber. So what happens, if you can envision long fibers, and if the handle were to break, those long fibers, like they hold together. Like ash, they're short fibers and it just snaps in two. So you won't have the danger of worrying about this go flying if this snaps off. It's going to stay intact, and the long fibers are going to, those strands are going to hold together. So if it does break, you'll see it do something like that. Okay, so as I look at the end, it's just a really nice, comfortable handle. You can just see how it kind of flares out. So this, as it goes towards the end right here, it tapers in. And it's just a really nice, comfortable grip at the end, so you kind of know like where the end is at, and you're going to hold it in the same spot each time. And if you look here, let's see, let me turn this around and get you a better contrast. Here are the 4 warning labels. This right here is to never hit it with another steel mallet or a sledgehammer. You're not supposed to ever hit steel on steel. Right here shows never to twist. If you get that stuck in the wood, don't twist it side to side. You're going to snap the handle. It's a dangerous method. You should just rock it up and down a little bit to get it out. But this type of wedge right here should not get stuck that much, because it's, as you can see how fast it tapers out. All right, 3rd warning label, safety glasses. 4th one, steel boots for good foot protection. All right. Okay, now the rot band system consists of a metal ring right here with a wood screw, and this particular system right here, it's extra protection for like misdirected hits or overstrikes. So if you miss your wood and you hit it right there, you're not going to take a chunk out of your hickory handle. This steel right here is going to protect it from any damage. So as you can see, I'll show you a picture right here. And this is how the Rot Band Plus handle joint system works, which far exceeds the safety standards. Alright, so let's get down to the business end of that Maul right here. This is a leather sheath that comes included with this, and as you can see, this is high quality German steel. It's a 2.5 inch cutting head right there, and a turning hook there, and the back right here is just a wide striking surface. So if you do want to hit some wedges in, I earlier reviewed an aluminum Ochsenkopf wedge. I think it's OX48. Anyways, this would be, you can hit steel on aluminum, but you should not hit steel on steel. So this is ideal for striking that wedge in. Okay, so this also has, as it goes from a point, it goes out to approximately 2.5 inches. And if you look at the top here, the Ochsenkopf, that actually translates to English for ox head, and there's their logo. Let's see if I can get a real close-up. I think it's just really cool the way they stamp that in. It's a permanent marking. It's like a maker's mark, and if somebody's proud of their work, they're going to do a permanent stamp like that. And I think it's just an awesome thing that this particular tool and this brand of tools, they put that maker's mark on every one that I've seen so far. And you can just tell that they're proud of the tools they make and the high quality steel. So anyways, with all that said, I think it's time to put this to use. I have not swung this into any wood yet, and let's get down to business and see what happens. Okay, before I swing this in my first piece of wood, I did want to mention the overall length is approximately 35.5 inches. Alright, so what I do whenever I split wood is I will study a little bit. I may make a separate video sometime showing you the science of splitting wood, but I look for the way that it's dried. I've had this round sitting around for a little bit, and I've got a crack started right there, so that's going to be the natural way that it's going to split. So let's see what happens. There's a piece of maple. Oh, no problem. Probably swung a little too hard. Try a little softer swing. Wow. It just pops. Alright, one more time. Nice. Put out a little bit of an angle. Alright, that's why that one didn't split. Check out that weird twisted grain pattern. If I swung real hard, this thing would have split. But sometimes you just really never know what kind of piece you're getting into. Alright, I got a pretty tough round right here of maple. The other piece had some twisted grain. This one's the biggest piece so far, so let's give it a shot. Alright. Split it. Alright, very wavy pattern right there. Alright, that felt good. This concludes my review of the OX635, the Big Ox, and please comment, please subscribe. You'll see me using this in some other videos coming up. Right now I just want to give you a quick overview and demonstration, and as I cut some more trees and get some more rounds, I've got some cherry stuff coming up. I'll show you how I use this to split some cherry. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Okay, I did mention that this end right here can be used to drive in some splitting wedges, and this piece right here I actually cut a little bit deeper than I wanted to with my chainsaw, but it's got this big branch, that knot coming off of it. So I'm going to just show you how you can hit this aluminum wedge right here with the steel. I just recommend putting on that leather sheath and ear protection. Boom.